Good afternoon, friends, I'm Lisa. Welcome to my channel. Today we will prepare chocolate sponge cake. This biscuit turns out very soft and tender. Let's start by making chocolate sponge cake. For it we need 80 grams of odorless vegetable oil, 120 milliliters of milk, 200 grams of sugar, 200 grams of flour. For eggs, 40 grams of cocoa powder and 10 grams of baking powder. Crack the eggs into a bowl, add a pinch of salt to balance the flavor, sugar, and beat until very thick and light. This is how you need to beat eggs and sugar. The mark from the whisk should not spread over the surface for a very long time. This is very important, the eggs need to be beaten very well. Mix dry products, flour, baking powder, and cocoa. They need to be sifted so that the flour is saturated with air, and cocoa powder is prone to forming lumps. Therefore, they need to be broken and sifted. Add the dry ingredients to the beaten eggs and 2 additions, and mix thoroughly using gentle movements from bottom to top. Then sift the second part of the dry products and mix again. When the mass becomes homogeneous and all the lumps are mixed, pour in the milk, preferably at room temperature, and mix thoroughly. When the mass becomes homogeneous, take 2 to 3 tablespoons of the mass and mix in a separate bowl with vegetable oil until smooth. Then we put it all back into the biscuit dough and mix gently with a spatula. At this stage, the dough should not be kneaded for too long so that the eggs do not lose their fluffiness due to the addition of fat and vegetable oil. Once everything is mixed, there is no need to stir anymore. This is the dough you will get. Next, cover the baking sheet with paper and pour the dough into the mold. Spread in an even layer and bake in a preheated oven at 175 degrees, top-bottom mode without convection for 45 to 50 minutes. We check readiness with a toothbrush inserted into the middle. It should come out dry and clean. The finished biscuit will be slightly springy to the touch. Leave it on the baking sheet for 5 minutes, then remove from the baking sheet and let cool completely on a wire rack. After cooling, put the biscuit in the refrigerator for 1 to 2 hours, or overnight, so that the moisture is distributed evenly. And the biscuit will be easier to cut into pieces. We cut it into 3 parts and you can prepare the cake. First I soak it in milk so that the sponge cake is not only soft, but also very juicy. I wish you good luck in the kitchen, don't be afraid to experiment.